How do you rate Chris's performance tonight?
I think it was a good performance in that it was very versatile. It showed that he could do a lot of different things. It showed that he could fight in the outside, as we know he can, but also that he could fight in the pocket, he could fight tight. His body work was really, really good. I mean, he dropped him with a body shot. So I think it showed that he keeps progressing, and it's showing that he's, learning as a fighter. I think John David Jackson's done a great job with him, and I'm looking for him to keep progressing.
Now, Lou DiBella was joking back there in the media room. I'm not sure if he was joking or serious, but he said he'd love to put Andre Berto on Chris Algieri. What do you think of a fight like that?
I mean, I love the fight. I think the Berto fight would be a great fight. And I think it's an exciting fight. Style-wise, they would mesh up nice. So I think that would be a great fight. I also think there's many other fights that are out there for Chris. He fits well. It's a hot division. There's a lot of opportunity in the division. So we're going to go back and we'll evaluate and we'll all determine what's the next best step.
A lot of those fights that are available are these guys at 147 who are with Al Haymon. This is the second straight PBC or PBC-related card that Chris has appeared on. What is your relationship right now getting Chris on these cards?
Well, the relationship basically is, if it makes sense for Chris, he's going to fight on a PBC fight. If it makes sense for Chris otherwise, then ultimately that might be where he plays. Right now, that group has got a whole bunch of 47-pounders, so it makes sense to fight there.
There's also maybe a sign of reality that there aren't as many options available on HBO, and you have a lot of options available with all these PBC cards everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there were other guys on HBO. You still have Crawford out there, sure. A big name, and there's still fighters out there. But look, right now, there's certainly a whole host of guys at 47 over here. When you're talking about guys like you mentioned, Berto, Danny Garcia's here, Thurman's here. These are big fights. So when you have those kind of big opportunities, it makes sense to pursue them. And we're really looking for the biggest fights for Chris. We came back, we took this fight over here. It's a good opportunity for Chris to get another fight under his belt over here at the Barclays Center. But ultimately, we're looking for the biggest fights. That's what he wants, and that's what I want for him.
What kind of understanding or what kind of conversations have you had with Al to be able to get Chris these opportunities?
Well, look, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for everybody. So when things make sense, fights happen.
Sure.
And it certainly makes sense for Chris to be, here the same way it made sense for him to fight Amir Khan in May. Those are fights that make sense. It makes sense for Chris to be over here in the Barclays on a card like this where you could assist in building up and getting a crowd in here. And certainly it makes sense to make it in the future when you're talking about guys like Berto or a guy like Thurman's out there, a guy like Garcia's out there. Those are big fights. So when a fight makes sense, and you have two sides that have somewhat of a name, you can make those matches, and that's the aim, that's the goal. The goal is to put together guys with the biggest possible matches there are.
Has Chris signed with Al?
No.
Because he was coy about that. When I asked him, he said next question. And is he still under contract with you?
Yes.
Okay. How much longer?
Long time.
A long time? Okay. I have to ask the questions. I know that I'm not always going to get the answers.
No, fortunately, we'll be together for a long time.
Okay.